Hello, my friends. Wanted to show you one more idea for using some of our wonderful ink and a couple of our mini transfers. I grabbed this mug at our at a new thrift store that I went to last week. 99 cents. It's just a plain white mug, but I like the shape of it and I like the size of it. I am just going to take a, you can take either an alcohol wipe or something like that. This is just kind of like a cleaning wipe, and I'm just wiping it down to make sure there are no finger oils on it because, you know, who knows who's touched it. Obviously, I will wash it before I actually use it, but for this process right now, just doing the inking on it, I don't need it to be, you know, super clean on the inside. So I am just going to do that all the way around because I have an idea of using the minis. I have a little bit of ink left over from a combination color that I created the other night with my t-shirt, so I don't like to waste it. So we are going to put several different designs on here. So the first one, and this is from our one of our mini packs. It's a transfer that comes with 12 individual designs on it, and I am going to put I'm going to put these all around. I'm just going to kind of have fun and make it like almost like a I don't know, almost like a collage. So I have fuzzed my transfer. That just means to make them a little less sticky, but I love that they're flexible, so I can kind of guide them around the design, you know, the cup, the shape of the cup. This one is the Tropic Like It's Hot. I love that. So we're gonna do that, I think here. I may have to replace a couple or reposition a couple of them. Let me put it so you guys can see it too. So Tropic Like It's Hot, we're gonna put that over here because I like that. I think that's really cute. And then I'm gonna smooth it out. Sorry about the shadow. I may have to move this one over a little bit more. Let's see. Don't worry. Anybody else singing that song when you see that? Be happy. Okay, let's flip it around, and we're gonna put Aloha Summer on here. Kind of, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me put my Salty Vibes over here first. We're gonna put Salty Vibes on here also. Let's put that over here, kind of straight on. And then we can play with these other two guys. They may overlap a little bit. Let's see. Salty Vibes. Don't worry, be happy. As long as I can have my silk screen where I want it, that's all I have to worry about. So we're just repositioning those and just kind of playing around and making our own design. And this one's going to say Aloha Summer. We're going to put that over here. So as you can see, that's going to overlap up here. So I'll probably do one of them and pull it off, and then I'll put this one down. Or maybe I'll do this one. I don't know. I'm trying to think how I want to do it. I want to make sure I don't interfere with the designs. All right, so here we go. Sorry, I'm just talking aloud. I'm just talking to myself. Okay, so here's the ink. Again, these were 4 different colors. It was dark teal, couture teal, silver, and purple. And this is the color that it's created, and I still have this much left over. And I've done stickers with it as well as a t-shirt design. So I have all this leftover ink. I wanted to just go ahead and use it up on a project. Why just waste it or throw it away if you have another project idea? And I'm gonna do them all in the same color. I may run out, you guys. I might have to add a couple. I think I am gonna have to add a little bit more because I'm running out. Wasn't sure whether I would have enough to do this many, but we're just going to have some fun with what we have left. And the way you heat set your mugs is you put them in the oven. So it does have to be something that can go into the oven. I'm just trying to get the last little bit of that ink off of there, you guys, to cover that design. Because even if I put a different color, now you notice I got it where I didn't want it. It's okay. It's this surface I can wipe it right off of. I don't think I got it all. I don't know. I might have gotten to the end of what I can use. So we're just gonna wipe that right there. And let's go ahead and pull these two off, and let's see if I got that covered or if I need to add some more ink from another color. Yep, we're gonna need to add a little bit more. That's fine. We're gonna lay it back down for a second, and I'm just gonna grab one of the colors again. just gonna grab one of the colors again. Maybe I'll just throw in something new into the mix. Maybe we'll just put a little bit of our couture. You know what? I think oh, this wasn't, no, I didn't use it. I can't remember if I used this or not, you guys. We might just add a little bit of the pink. It's Couture Coral. Oh gosh, guys, I got it on my fingers. Which is fine, but just remember it's ink. You don't want to get that on your hands too, and get it on your clothes because it is ink. So I'm just going to kind of fill in with this a little bit too. We're just going to have all the fun colors of summer. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm just doing it right over top of it to fill in hopefully any little blanks that I missed. So let's try it again and see if we got a good image this time. Yeah. This is going to be our little happy mug. Okay, set that aside. Let's pull this one off. Now I do need to be careful because that's wet and I can smear it very easily. Obviously, I can redo it if I need to. That's the nice part about ink, is it's forgiving, especially on a surface like this. But look at that. And again, I went over the edge a little bit here, but I can wipe that. But I need to be careful with all these other areas. And now we're going to have a little fun. I'm going to use this color, but I want to grab one other color. Let's see. We'll grab a little more of the Tide. That way it'll be kind of like a mixture, but it won't be, they won't be matte. It'll go together, but not be matchy-matchy. Does that make sense? So I'm going to grab, this is actually my Couture Teal. I'll grab a little bit of that. I don't need a lot. I'm going to grab a little of that. And I think I used the wrong one. I need to grab a little silver just because I want a little bit of shimmer in mine. So just a touch of silver in here too. Because I can. That's the cool thing about DIY, is you get to make it however you want to make it. So I am just going to mix the silver and the teal together a little bit, pull it off, okay, onto my little squeegee thing here. All right. You see, I'm not using a lot. And I'm just going to kind of dab it here, there, and everywhere. So we just have kind of a mixture. I could have definitely used more of it, but we'll just pull off whatever we can from here and go from there. We're just playing with color and having fun. Okay. And then the pink is going to take over anywhere else. That's basically what we're going to do. So we're going to need a decent amount of coral. I say pink, but it's called Couture Coral. So it is a pinky orange. And we're just going to mix and match. Whatever happens, let the magic happen. Pull off any extra. And now I have too much. Pull off any extra. And as long as your transfer stencil is adhered down well, you shouldn't have to worry about going the different directions and it bleeding. I may have a little bleed down here because I noticed that it's not adhered as well as it should be. Now, I'm not going to do anything with that last little bit. I promise you guys, we're done. We're done playing around with the extras left, but let's just see how this one turned out. So I had a little bit of a bleed on both, but look at the colors. So I had a couple little bleeds here and here, but I can fix those. What I usually do with cups like this, with mugs, is when I'm heat setting or a cup or a glass or anything like that, is I'll let it dry all the way, and then I'll take my little tool I have and scrape off that part that I don't want it to be. This one I might wipe, but I don't want to damage the design. So I usually wait until it dries, and then I just scrape off what I don't like before I heat set it in the oven. Look how fabulous. You guys, how fun is that? A 99-cent mug, transfers that I had on hand, some minis, and a fun summery collage mug. I still have room for something else there. Who knows? Maybe I will put something else there. We'll see. I have a couple other minis I haven't used. Maybe I'll see something that's just a picture instead of another word. Maybe I'll put something right there because I feel like that's screaming for something. Don't you think? Anyway, stay tuned because you'll probably see this in stories in the morning when I do when I do my coffee bar, or I will definitely be posting a picture. But anyway, I hope you guys like that idea. Super fun. Let me know if you give it a try. If you need any help, ask me. That's what I'm here for. And I hope this inspired you. See you guys next time. Bye.